Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There is no mention of the cause in your papers. Not exactly. All of blood rushed from my head and heart whilst a girl was talking to me. Very awkward. I sidestepped the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression as whoa. That's even more creepy than before. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming maybe? There's a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very. Just smile. Oh, did I skip something? No. At any rate, and I'm sure you've been told this before, you just need to take care and not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. I came somewhat prepared. Brought some water with me this time. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content. Oh, the water made it worse. Good, that's it then. Come meet me if you ever need something. Okay, good. I'm out of there. I rushed out before I even realized it. A quick visit indeed. Back at school. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building, although to my eyes they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they are going, and I still keep thinking most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? Dots. I should go somewhere to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The weariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery, flowers, and that overbearing smell of fresh-cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm... what is that? That's kind of creepy. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the others, it feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. He does not like pompous stuff. You should get a different adjective, though. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Wow. Boring. Just like the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. The same goes for the elevators at the end of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems like only the girls... He just said hello. You're the one not responding and being antisocial. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seems to have a toilet and a shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? From inside I hear a few movements, and then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. Oh my gosh, who is this? A bespectacled boy is standing in the door. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? Jeez, back off, man. He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Hisao Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce His face suddenly brightens in realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Oh, sup, dude. My name's Kenji. Hi. Excuse me. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There were some suspicious looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It was probably my parents. Yeah, they left me alone while they put my stuff in my room. Your parents? You sure? Whoa. Dude, your eyebrows. Because they could have been some other people too. You can't judge a book by its... What? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, his out-of-place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You are a brave man, Hisao. I'm butchering this guy's name, and it's me. Me, I don't think I could trust the chances. Okay, if someone watching this video does not know who Zoichi is, I'm assuming if you've seen my videos, you've probably seen Zoichi in them. This guy reminds me of him so much. Okay, wait. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart. What does that mean? He squints his eyes and leans in closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen, and desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems like there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts. Hi, Hichan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Oh, well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hope I would have, then there would have been something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read when I have nothing to do. The restless urge keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, medicine, drugs, pills of the unmarked variety. It's kind of shady. The bottles of medications neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick one up and shake it to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Hisao Nakai. 2 tablets daily to stay alive. That is kind of depressing. As is the fact that I keep coughing during a recording. And I need to adjust my seat. Ouch. Again. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. It's kind of twisted, having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. Sorry if you hear my chair squeaking, it's really squeaky. Dots. I lie down again feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. And I fall asleep. Doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon, the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night. It becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew, and I go to sleep. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Katawa Shoujo. Heart with bandage. I wake up in a strange room. Yeah, it's the one you fell asleep in. The solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains close last night. Oh. Did you even set an alarm? This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Various things around here remind me that indeed it's me is supposed to be the one living here. My bag's on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop a tablet from a foil sheet. I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Putting on... was that right? Before dressing up, okay. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one. A natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I had used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Except for the people. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. Misha's constant laughter and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? Why? Why does that apply to that question? I don't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I could join one. Okay, club time. Actually, save time. Can I overwrite? Yes. Who is that? Is that Misha? No, that's not Misha. And I still have no idea who that is. Okay. All through class, the question remains on my mind, so I decide to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. Dots. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so the top is perfectly and evenly flat. That's wasting the eraser. I don't like doing that. I actually like having it where it's not flat, where it's like slanted in a triangle, so you can get more... Oh, never mind. dots of anger and blushing, and she is so annoying. Ah ha 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 ha. Sorry, Shu-chan. Is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hee-chan. Why do you look so puzzled? My first thought is that she means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Dots. Finger pointing to her head. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are also school events, like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. Don't do that face. It makes me hate you. So, you actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help too. Sure. I don't mind Shizune. I think I like her. She's got the professionalism. And you are just so... Oh,